So I was asked by a viewer, James, if I would show how I grind the negative rake scraper, the angles I use, and why I do it that way. I've got 3 sketches here, and those sketches are looking at the cross section of the tool this way. You're looking down on it. These have 45-degree angles on both sides, making an included angle of 90. This has a 40-degree on each side, and it makes the included angle of 80. And this also has 40 on each side, making an 80-degree angle. I feel that this being less than 45 gives it a sharper edge, and it cuts a lot better. For me, it does. If you've seen me use my scraper, you'll see I don't grind them right down the center line of the tool. I have it offset about like this. You can see that it's a much longer leg on this side than on the top, like we're seeing here. I grind them that way. I just feel it might offer a little more support for the cutting edge. I also think that I can see my cutting edge better while I'm using it. I don't think it makes all that much difference. It's just what I'm doing, and I'm kind of used to it. So that's how I do it. So let's move over to the grinder, and I'll show you how I grind it. Okay, here we are at the grinder. I use CBN wheels. It's 80 grit, and I have the platform set to cut a 40-degree angle on the end of the tool. When I first set this up, I used an inexpensive tool to get the angle. And I used this protractor right there. And you need to go from 0 and measure up towards 45, but you need to stop at 40. If you went 40 degrees from this direction, it wouldn't be what you're looking for. It would be a very dull tip. So from 0 up to 40. And all you do is grind and check. And once you have that and you're satisfied that it's 40, then you can go ahead and grind your actual scraper or whatever you're grinding. And there's not too much involved with it. You need to keep this flat. And you know that when you see sparks coming off that tip, you've ground that tip. Okay, got a nice burr there. When you're turning, this burr will disappear rather quickly, and rather than going straight to the grinder, you can take a piece of hardened steel like this, and you can burnish it across here like that, and you'll bring a burr back on it. You can do that a couple times, and then it's time to go to the grinder. At least that's been my experience. The other thing, once I have that and I know that it's at 40, I have a mark on the arm that slides back and forth, and then I take my digital angle finder and I set it on there and I record what that is. So now I can come back to it. I don't have to grind a scrap tool and then get it to 40. I know it's going to be a 40-degree angle. What I read off my meter is 36.7. That's because of where the tool is hitting your grinder and how far it's out, and that's not, you don't set this to 40, you just record that down. I write it on the tool 36.7, and with that mark I will have a 40-degree angle on whatever I grind. So anyways, that's how I grind my negative rake scraper. I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching.